So we're here at Kashada. It's been a great day so far. Not really. Uh, you know, I was gonna start on Dragon or Lightning Link here, but I'll wait till it quiets down. Yeah. So, dropped my video yesterday. A lot of y'all seen it. Really appreciate everybody watching. One of the things I wanted to talk about was that you're not always going to win, right? So today was a great example. Today I did really good, had a great bankroll building session, tripled my money, and then I kind of lost track of what I was doing. I was playing, I was doing different things, and before I knew it, I'd actually spent like $2,000 that I wasn't even paying attention to. Now, normally I don't bring all my money in with me, but I was making a lot of videos, so I brought it all, and it was kind of a whole thing. So just know one of the keys to just being successful is just making sure you don't bring all your money in, make sure you're monitoring how much your bankroll is, and then obviously always taking those wins and walking away. So this is the end of our 50,000 subscriber giveaway. It's been a great 3 months. It's a great run. I appreciate everyone commenting. So I've already got our winners, and we will talk about that here in a second. This whole video is about Phoenix Link. Now, I honestly hate Phoenix Link. I think it's a terrible game, especially for the low budget, for a high budget, like a high budget player. It's a great game. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. The one next to me is just blaring, so. But I think it's a terrible game. But I know a lot of people like playing it. I play it when I'm up, and I do well when I'm up, but I'm betting a little bit more. But for the average person, I think it's just a terrible game. If you are going to play it, there is one version that I recommend you do play, and it's this one. So, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. So, this is actually the high limit Phoenix Link, and the only reason I suggest you play this one is because unlike a lot of other high limit games, it starts at 5 cents, and at the 5 cents it actually starts at a 250 bet multiplier. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Sorry, the lady next to me was just button slapping away. There we go. So like I said, this is the one version I do recommend. And the only reason I recommend it is because at 5 cents, your minimum bet is $2.50, but you have the opportunity to land a multi-$1,000 major. Now, what are the chances of you getting that? It's going to be pretty small, right? Because you're betting at the very lowest end of the bet table. But you can land that major, and you can land a triple major on this game. So if you're going to play Phoenix Link and you have a small budget, I recommend playing the high limit version, 50 lines, minimum bet, which is $2.50. So that's what we're going to play here. I've actually had some success at this. This is the one time I recommend that you actually minimum bet. Usually I would not recommend that. And if you've never played this game before, you can see you can choose between 100 lines and 50 lines. So 50 credits, $2.50. So just make sure if you are going to play that you're aware of that. Sorry, got a different setup here today, so I'm trying to figure this out. Yep, there we go. Another great thing is Phoenix Link is one of those games that's an advantage play. So you can see that counter up there, and it will change based on what you're playing. So 100 lines at 5 cents, so at $5, it's 170 must hit by 1,888. So if you've never played this game, it is a must hit by. This one's very low, so obviously a lot of people come in here and play it at minimum bet. So it's going to be hard to see that at a high number, and this game is notorious for stacking those Phoenixes really, really slow. It's kind of a must play after 1,500. If you see it after 1,500, kind of play. Hopefully you'll get that must hit by before you're out of cash. But let's start here. Before we start, that's really close to my face. let's talk about the first winner. So this month I'm doing something different, right? Splitting up into 4 winners, and one person is getting $500 in free play from Kashada. So thank you, Kashada, for that. They were so nice. They know that by me coming here, by me making these videos, it's basically free advertisement for them. And they have seen people coming in here that come here specifically because I come here, which is great. And so they gave me $500 to give away to y'all, which I really, really appreciate. And that person, the person who has won the free play, $500 of free play here at Kashada, is Melissa Heath. So I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to send you a link, and we'll coordinate with Kashada with getting that money loaded onto your player's card. So there's our first winner. We'll play a little bit, and then we'll talk about the last 4 winners of the giveaway. Thank you again, y'all, for helping me get here. We're already at 60,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me. Who knows? Maybe this year we might actually make it to 100,000. But let's get at this. Again, I'm sorry for the vertical format. YouTube, we got to work on that. So the lady next to me actually was playing at... Oh, and we're in it already, guys. Oh, I love it. It's just so fun. Sorry, the chat's going by really fast, y'all. I know. I'm telling you guys, I don't make this stuff up. Like, I literally do get in bonuses very quickly. Don't die here. Come on, save it. There we go. Nothing too particularly big, but it's a little extra ammo. Can we save it? No. Hey, but not bad. Second spin bonus. $40. So this brings up a really good point, and this is why I like this version, this bet denomination. One, it's a reasonable amount, $2.50 for most people is a play, but look at the mini. The mini is $50, the minor is $250. This is my preferred bet denomination for the low limit player. I have done so well on it. I've hit most of my majors, most of my grands at the $2.50 bet level. And if you land the mini, which is pretty common, it's $50. So if you put in $100, you're getting close to really good profit relatively quickly. That's why it's important to bet in relation to your bankroll, right? And don't bet too small, and don't be afraid to get off of those smaller bet denominations, smaller bet multipliers. Because as you saw, that was a quick $40. Not bad, right? Now, normally, my philosophy, take the win, walk away. But that would make for a very short live. Now, one of the things I really don't like about this game is the volume is it's just always so loud. It's excruciatingly loud. I feel bad. But see, at that one, it's just way too soft. There's no good in the middle with this game. So today's been an interesting day. Like I said earlier, I normally say take the win, walk away, and I do. But sometimes I just lose track of what I'm doing, and it gets the better of me, and before I know it, I may have spent way too much money, which happened today. So yes, I do lose, and sometimes I don't follow my own advice. So 3 of those gold coins will get us into the free games. Now, we're not going to invest too much money into this. I just kind of wanted to show you what I would recommend. Like I said, I don't necessarily tell people to play this game. I don't put it on my channel very often, if ever. I think I have a short of it. It's just not a game I recommend for the average low budget player. This game was specifically designed for a high limit player. Just because it has a penny denomination does not mean it's meant for the low budget community. But if you are going to play it, because I know a lot of people like playing this is the one I recommend. Oh, come on. Oh, always one away. Oh, Mei Li. Come on. And we're in it. There you go. Just like that. Nothing too crazy big. Jeez. Aristocrat, if you're watching, let's try to fix that. Those aren't bad numbers. And so you notice every time we get a Phoenix, it'll grow up there. Now that counter is very far from its must-hit buy. So they just came out with the 10-year anniversary of Lightning Storm, or Lightning Link, and it's basically this exact same game. They just reskinned it. I am excited for them to get it here at Gashada. I played it a little bit at WinStar. Did okay on it, actually. Quick double up on it. $45. Okay, so I talk about this all the time. The reason I say, especially if you watch my last video, taking the win, walking away, is because of expected return. What is your expected return on a game? I had someone comment, they're like, I like that Tarzan game, but it was only a 40 times multiplier. That's not very good. Well, not every bonus is going to be a 100 times multiplier, right? Or 200 or 300. Most of them are going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times multipliers. So think about what your expected return of a game is, right? That's why I don't put too much money into a slot. Because if I do get a bonus, if I put in $100 and now I'm below my 50, that might just barely bring me up. So understand the expected return of a game. Don't dump too much money into it. Because as you saw, our last 2 bonuses are about this amount. But we're up. I like it. Oh, Mei Ling. I do like the new skins too, Pokey. I think they did a really good job. I mean, crazy volatile. But I think the game looks gorgeous. As soon as they get it here, I'll make a video. Oh, come on. Oh, one way. That's a good one. $125 right there. 2 of those. That would be good. So again, that's why I like the 5-cent denomination. You know, there goes that mini. You get some really good sized orbs or phoenixes in those games. Jolene, yeah, I mean, it really depends. Like, you don't want to... You want to give a game a fair shot, right? You know, if you only do 10, 15 spins, you know, you might not be giving that game a fair shot to kind of show you what its potential is. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of times I just put enough in a slot to, you know, do 10 or 15 spins, and it's worked out for me. But I definitely don't get mad if I only put in enough for a few spins and nothing happens. I know that I'm taking a risk. So the video I did today is on one of my strategies that I've used consistently that has done really well for me, that has, you know, allowed me to make so much money and then also minimize my losses.
谢谢.
So I'll be coming out with that video here pretty soon. So how about this? I mean, we're doing pretty good, honestly. Put in 500. We've been playing for like 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes.